I think it all comes down to what kind of career do you want to have. If you want to have a career where you're dependent on your streams, then you can focus all your energy on streams and monthly listeners, and you can find ways to keep those numbers up. The same is true for any musician that's playing in the restaurants or the corners of bars. I think that's a very valuable way to learn a lot about music when you're early on, but if you want to grow out of that and change your career, you have to stop doing that and stop making that the majority of your actions, because your actions build what your life looks like, right? And they build what your future looks like. We can also use that sort of framework to decide what is the priority at a given time and how much of our bandwidth goes where. What I personally really don't like about the Spotify algorithm and social media is that like I said earlier, it necessitates itself. You have to keep putting it out and keep making content. And that's a never ending game. And it's all a never ending game, and that's great. And I enjoy that. But I want to play my chess game strategically different so that I don't have to live on those hamster wheels and can find success in various ways. And musicians are set up for that because people expect us to kind of travel around. People expect us to have different kinds of merch. People expect us to think out of the box and to speak out of the box. And there's a lot that we can do as musicians. And I think sometimes we short sell ourselves when we hyperfixate on these vanity metrics. And I know from personal experience that it's a recipe for burnout. My advice is for the lifers. If you're like me, you can't not do music. It's not one of many options. It's just the thing. And that's what I'm doing. And so all of my advice is coming from a place of how do we make this last? How do we make it grow consistently? And how do we make it doable? How do we take the burnout out of the equation?